guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Kristen. Today I'm finally going to show you guys my dining room makeover. So this has taken me way longer than I thought, but I just want to show you guys some really easy, it's really echoey in here. I feel like I don't have enough stuff in here then. I just want to share with you guys some really easy DIY things that you can just make over a room without spending a ton of money. So let's just jump into it, and I'm going to show you guys what I did. Okay, so I just want to give you a short little tour of what it looks like before. And like I said, this is like a mini makeover, so not a ton change. We're not ripping the floors up. We're not doing anything like that. Just a little bit of paint and some pictures and a little bit of beadboard. But this is kind of what it was looking like all the time. Kind of messy, pretty unfinished, stuff laying all over. So I just want to show you guys what everything looks like beforehand. So right now I am in my kitchen. It's a there's just stuff everywhere. Try to make this room at least super nice. So I didn't do a ton of stuff, but I'm gonna show you guys what I did and then how we did everything, just so this video is not super scrambled around, because the way I did everything and how I did things step by step is very confusing. So the first thing we did was this beadboard, this wainscoting, I'm not really sure what you call it. We had some up here before and it just was not working out, so I'm going to show you guys a little bit into that right now. Okay, so I'm going to show you a little bit of the before. It had some brown trim on the bottom, which I know is not supposed to go there, but our floor did not reach all the way to the wall, so it had to go there. I did not like it. It looked terrible. This wall used to actually be brown, and then I painted it 2 different times, and you could still kind of see how messy and unfinished it looked. So I was so glad we decided to tear everything apart and add just some new trim and some new beadboard. I call it beadboard. I know it's like wainscoting, I just don't know how to say it. So beadboard it is for me, and I got to actually help tear this apart, which was kind of exciting as well. We did also take the little trim off of the air vent. I thought it was so unnecessary. I don't even know why they actually put it there. And the only thing that we did, we just bought some new beadboard from Menards. We actually had a gift card, so we only spent about 30 bucks for this whole entire project, which is really cheap. We had like some rebate cards as well, and we're just taking some of this Loctite, throwing it down, and then we're going to put the new beadboard on top of the old one, so we wouldn't have to add all the extra trim, just like I said, because there was such a huge gap in between the floor and the wall. And when the beadboard is on there, just make sure you pat it down really well so it does not fall off the wall. And then we're on to the second panel, and then we started doing the trim. I just added some family pictures. This is so hard to share just because of all the windows and the lighting, so I will try to get my best along with all the glare. So I love outdoor pictures. I thought about doing black and white, but I just really liked the way these looked. So I have one of Scarlett on one side, one of Presley. There, I can do it right here. And then one of just our family photo. I think outdoor pictures are just so pretty, so that's why I went with outdoor photo. Okay, and then along down here, so this table I redid. I did decorate for fall while I was in the middle of this video, but I love this. I used the Fluff color by Dixie Belle and then just roughened it up a little bit and then used their satin clear coat to seal it. And then I just used my silhouette to make the decal on the top. And like I said, I did not want this to be a lot of mix matched all around. This was like the first thing I did for the dining room, which is insane to think that I just painted a table. But I wanted something different in the corner. I did not want that green cabinet anymore. So like I said, I'm just using the Dixie Belle and Fluff and painting this. And I just want to show you guys a quick tutorial of how I actually did it. I sanded this down lightly and then, like I said, I painted it, added this with my silhouette, cut this little decal out, and then I sanded it all along. I have a Bosch sander that I really, really like, has a bunch of different settings, and then I am just sealing it with this clear coat in satin by Dixie Belle as well. And then I will give you guys a fall tour pretty soon, hopefully, and then I will go over everything as far as fall decor goes. Right here, I use the Dixie Belle Crackle Paint. I do want to let you guys know that Dixie Belle did send me a bunch of their free paint to try out, so I just wanted to try out as much as possible in one video. I've been using it a lot lately, but I just wanted to show you guys some of the stuff that they sent me. So this is their Crackle Paint. This was normally gray, and then I would use the Crackle Paint, and then I went over it with the white Dixie Belle and Fluff. You do have to spread it in one motion, and I didn't realize that to start with, so that's why the top is a little bit, you know, not as perfect, like right through here, and then everywhere else is like perfect because I started reading the directions because I obviously didn't know what I was doing. So this is what this little corner in the dining room looks like. So this is what this whole wall looks like. Here's a preview of what the stool looked like beforehand. I picked this up at a primitive shop. It was gray. I had this in my bathroom, I want to say for at least 9 years. It has been a really long time, so I thought it was time to do something else with it. So like I said, this is where I'm coming in with the crackle. And this dries fairly quickly, and it is clear. You don't even tell, you don't even see the crackle until you put the second coat of paint on top. So if you want the crackle, if you want the gray crackle, you're going to paint it gray, which this already was, so I didn't have to paint. And then whatever is on top is going to be the base coat or the base color of what you have. And you already see that or what it looks like. But this is really, really cool. And like I said, you just want to stroke it down, not up, down, the same way, or it will mess up your crackle effect. And you have to do this pretty fast because this dries and goes into effect super, super fast. But this is a really cool paint, so if you guys want to check out the crackle paint, I definitely recommend it. It's really, really fun to use. We're gonna be coming over this way. My kitchen is a disaster, so I'm gonna show you the floorway. Okay, so like I said, this is very open concept right here. I did redo this dresser. This was the last piece I've been waiting to do. I just used a stain. This is called Kona. And then I just used the Dixie Belle in the Fluff chalk paint to paint this. I think it looks so much better, so much more clean and pretty. If you guys watched me in both previous videos, you know that this whole top was just a mess. There was marks all over it, burn marks. It was not very pretty, and I just love the way this turned out. And here's a couple things before everything was completely finished. I didn't show the staining part. I don't know what happened to the footage, but I do know that I ended up doing 3 coats of the Kona stain on the top just because I wanted it a lot darker than what it was coming out, and then I just painted everything with this Fluff and Dixie Belle. The first coat was actually a Kills chalk paint, and it was terrible, terrible coverage, but it is kind of all I had on hand, and I didn't want to waste all the Dixie Belle paint, which I probably would have had to just do 1 coat or maybe 2 instead of 3 coats total. But yeah, so I kind of just used the Kills chalk paint as a primer. And then I'm sealing it once again with this clear coat in satin. The top did look blue, but it dries clear, which is amazing because it shows you and tells you where you already painted, so you don't have to do it again. I did have to go over my paint colors because I went to do some touch-up spots and the color did not match up. This is called Silver Cloud, and this is just from Walmart. It's by Glidden, and I really like the way this turned out. I did not plan on repainting, so I didn't show that because it really wasn't much of a change. This right here stayed the same. Like I said, I will go over that when I do my fall video. And this was the last thing that I redid in the dining room. So everything just kind of, all this paint just gives it a huge uplift. This is the Dixie Belle, I cannot remember the gray color. And then I just dry brushed it with the Dixie Belle Fluff. And I did not seal this because I don't know what I was thinking, because I was trying to take a break. So there's some marks up here that I definitely need to redo and refinish. And then, hi Presley. And then right here stayed the same. The only thing I did here was kind of just, I redecorated just a little bit. I ended up putting this back up, and I love the way this turned out. And then I did add curtains right here with a curtain rod. We actually had nothing up here for a long time. These are the ivory curtains by Eclipse, I think. I'll show you guys a clip of it. But we have our toy room in here and it's always a mess. So I thought to cover the mess up, I could just close it with curtains. Didn't even buy enough curtains and I cannot find them anywhere. So I'll have to maybe look online. And then right here, I just kind of reorganize everything. So this is what the hutch looks like. I redid this in a different video. I ended up putting all my cracks up here because we ended up getting rid of the green cabinet that was previously in this corner. I actually sold that on Facebook Marketplace. Sorry for the lighting. And yeah, I didn't do a whole lot more. It's just a small, fun little makeover. And everything looks so much better. It looks so much brighter in here. I actually had nothing along these walls to start with, so it's kind of nice to have something up there. I had a big green thing in the corner I did not like. And then we just have the same table. And then this came from Target, and if I can find it, I can link it below for you guys. But this was really inexpensive when they have their furniture sale. It's like a farmhouse style table. And then this right here, my husband helped me make this for a DIY project. And then, like I said, I'll give you the whole full fall tour. Guys, that's it for my mini makeover in my dining room. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you don't love everything in your house, know that just a coat of paint works wonders without having to go and buy all new stuff. So if you guys like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, I would love if you consider sticking around and subscribing. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye! Tell me, what are you saying? What game are we playing?